Hi. So today is September 13th, 2025, and today has been an interesting day once again, but something really cool happened today that I've wanted to have happen for a really long time. I went and saw the band Cartel live, and I love Cartel. I've wanted to see Cartel live for like 6 years, 5 or 6 years. Their first album, Chroma, is really important to me. It means a lot to me. I love every song on that album, and it's just one of my favorite albums of all time. And I got to see Chroma be performed live in full today by Cartel, and very happy about that. It's something I wanted to do for a long time. Finally got that opportunity, so that's great. I also picked up Chroma on vinyl. And this was something I wanted for a long time also. So I got Chroma. It is the 20th anniversary re-recorded version of the album. But I'm very happy about it, very excited to get this. And it just makes me happy to have this because I love the album cover. I just love it. And I really, really love the way that the actual record looks. Check out this beautiful rainbow splatter vinyl. I think it's so cool. I think it's awesome. I think this has got to be one of my favorite looking records that I own now. I just love the rainbow splatter. Splatters are really cool, and when they're rainbow colored, it's even better. So that's awesome, and it just makes me really happy. I'm really glad I bought it. It also comes with this really cool booklet for Chroma by Cartel, and it has a lot of cool pictures of the band from back in the day and the song lyrics, of course. And it has a great big picture of the boys. And I actually know the drummer of this band, Kevin, right there, Kevin Sanders. I know him. I have his phone number in my phone, which I think is fun. And yeah, I love Cartel. So it's just super cool. It's Will, Kevin, Joseph, and Nick. So big fan, love this band to death. So I wish I had a shirt for them, but their merch wasn't super cool in my opinion, and I want cool merch. So, oh well. But I got this record, so this is just something that makes me happy. So I'm happy. Anyways, besides that, today was actually a good day for the most part. I was very productive today. I got a lot of stuff done. I applied to a few different jobs today. I wrote a cover letter and I applied for the marketing director role at Echo Live. Contacted some people that I know from there, and we'll see how that goes. And then I also applied to be a marketing manager for Pure Noise Records, which I think would be super cool if I got to do that, because I love Pure Noise Records. I also applied for Universal Music Group as their marketing director or something. And, you know, who knows if I'll get it, but hey, may as well apply. Can't hurt you. So I did that, and then I cleaned up around the house, I vacuumed, I made some really good lunch, I made some pretty tasty dinner, and worked on my video a bit, my Silverstein video. I was having a pretty good night. After the concert, I drove for Uber, and I was having a fine time driving for Uber, and I picked up these three girls in Uber, and this is an interesting story. I picked up these three girls, and I could tell they were all tipsy. They had all been drinking a bit, but they were all really nice to me. They were very talkative, very expressive, and they told me that they were going to... One of the girls was going to their huz's house, the huz, and I thought that was funny. And so we got to this person's house, this guy's house apparently, and the girls invited me to come into the house with them, just to hang out, I guess. And I went into, I decided, screw it, why not? I'll go. So I went into this house with them. Because this type of thing doesn't happen very often, and I wanted to have a good time. I wanted to, I wanted to see what would happen and just have fun. So I went in to this random person's house, and there were like 6 guys in there, and there were like 5 girls or something. And they were all really nice to me. They were all really nice. And I shook like all their hands. I dapped them up, and I was like, I'm their Uber driver. And every person in there was like, what? Like, you're their Uber driver? Dude, that is so awesome. And now you're just hanging out. And I was like, yeah, I'm just hanging out. Like, it was just really funny. So that was awesome. Made me feel really good. I saw this guy. There's this one guy there who had a Blink-182 tattoo and a neck deep tattoo. And he saw my shirt and he was like, bro, I love your shirt. Oh, and that was super cool. And we connected through that. And it was just fun. And then I tried this cool, like, orange flavored Sprite that I've never had before. That was fun. And everything was going good. We went downstairs and there was music and we were just hanging out and talking. And I talked to one of the girls and I was like, thank you so much for inviting me because this is really fun. And she was like, oh yeah, of course. Like, we're happy to have you. And then right after that happened, one of the girls came up to me and said, hey, you need to go. You need to leave. But come back in an hour so you can pick us up. And I kind of looked at her and I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Why do I have to leave? You told me that I could be here. And she was like, well, aren't you planning on leaving soon? And I was like, well, no, I'm having a good time. I was going to stay. And she was like, well, we were planning on getting dirty, if you know what I mean. So we need you to leave. And I was just kind of like, okay, like, I'm not going to stay and pick you up in an hour. No, like, screw that. I'm not doing that. So I said bye to people and I was like, okay, apparently I have to leave. And the other people were kind of confused, like, and it seemed really weird. And then I kind of was just like, okay, bye. And I just left. And my feelings were really hurt and I was really sad. And I went out to my car and I kind of just sat there for like 20 minutes, just bummed. And people kept on kind of coming out of the house and like looking at my car and then going back inside until finally one of the guys came out and like came up to my car and I got out and he was like, hey man, like, are you good? Like, are you okay? Like, I noticed you were still here. And I was like, well, honestly, I was just bummed. Like, why did this happen? Why am I getting kicked out? Why did I get kicked out of this party? I was having a really good time and I thought everybody was so nice and I was trying to make some friends and I thought it was like a party, And he was like, oh man, like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, honestly, man, this isn't our house. Like, we don't really know what's going on, but I guess whoever owned the house, they didn't know you. And I think they just felt kind of like skeptical about it. And they wanted to get the people they didn't know out of the house. And, unfortunately you fell into that category, but like, you don't seem sketchy at all. You seem like a super nice dude. You seem really genuine, actually. And I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I was like, yeah, I just wanted to make friends with you guys, and they were like, and I was like, well, can I give you guys my Instagram, and if you guys want to follow me. And I was like, can you give it to the other people too? And they were like, yeah, oh yeah, sure, man. So I gave them my Instagram and then they said they would give it to their people, and so far I haven't gotten any other people who've reached out. I was kind of wishing they would. So it was a bummer, but someone actually recognized me from TikTok. Someone was like, I swear I've seen you on TikTok before. And I thought that was really funny. And I was like, yeah, I'm on TikTok. Like, that was cool. But that made me really sad. So then I talked with my friend about it. That made me feel better. It made me feel like I didn't belong or didn't fit in during that moment, and that was rough. Cause I mean, I don't know. I deserve better than that, and my friend told me that too. She told me that I deserve better than that. So that was weird, and I don't get why that happened. And it did hurt my feelings, made me want to cry, but I got over it. It's whatever. And then I came home and I had an ice cream bar, and it's 2 a.m. by the way. It's 2 a.m. right now, and I just opened up my new Cartel Chroma vinyl, and that made me really happy, and made me smile. I also listened to the album Pink Moon by Silverstein today, and I listened to part of the album Pantheon by Dance Gavin Dance. I'm gonna have to listen to them more to really get into them. First listen was a little questionable, which is a bummer. But yeah, I also am liking the way I look right now. I feel like I look nice, so that's cool. Thanks for watching if you are. My last video got 0 views, so that's so cool. But it's okay, because I'm just doing it for me. If people like to watch it, that's great. If they don't, oh well. My other YouTube channel now has 305 subscribers. It's very awesome, very thankful. And I'm just gonna keep on doing this, because it's fun. Okay. Bye guys, peace.